Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to create this dagger or knife in Autodesk Maya. So let's go in the front view and start the basic blocking of this model. Let's take a create polygon tool for this. Now select this and go to object mode. In the perspective view, go to faces, select this face and go to face normals and select this reverse normal. Again go to front view and go to object mode. Now we have some vertices here which we need to connect. So in the object mode, select this multi-cut tool and select these vertices. Connect them. Now go to edge mode and select this edge and pull this in the Z axis. Go to front view and object mode, create a duplicate and open your channel box, and in the scale Y add -1. Now select both of them and combine. Go to front view again and vertex mode, select the vertices in the middle and merge vertices. Go to edge mode again, select this edge and pull this out a little bit more. Go to mesh display and select this harden edge. Now again press shift right click and take this multi-cut tool. Add one cut here and create a supporting edge. Again create a cut here and create a supporting edge on this side. Now go to edge mode and select this edge in the middle. Press shift right click and use this bevel edge. Turn the chamfer off and decrease the fraction. Now go to top view and in the vertex mode select these vertices, drag them on this grid and align them with these vertices. Now go to vertex mode again and select these vertices, push them in a little bit. Now select your object and go to this mesh and click on this mirror. Turn off the cut geometry and change the axis to Z. Change the merge threshold to 0.05 and move this other geometry. Again, change the merge threshold to 0.01. Now try to bring them closer. Now let's create this part of the knife, and for that I'm going to take a cylinder, rotate this, go to right view, press T and change the subdivision axis to 10, and also press 4 to enable the wireframe. And decrease the height. Increase the radius to 1.25 and height to 0.2. Place it here. Now go to edge mode, select these edges and bevel, turn the chamfer off, decrease the fraction to 0.2 and isolate this. Then go to edge mode and select these edges. Do the same on the back side. Delete them. Now bring back your model. Press R to scale it down. Rotate this. Now press 3 to smooth preview it. Now let's model this handle, and for that let's go back to front view and take another cylinder, place it here and rotate this. Press T and decrease the subdivision axis to 10 and radius. Also change the height to 0.5 or 0.2. Place the cylinder here. We need to add more radius and decrease the height. Now go back to face mode and select all these faces. Go to front view again, press shift and extrude them. Now go to object mode and insert edge loop tool, press 4 to see the wireframe and add some edge loops. Now go to vertex mode and select these vertices, scale them. Now go to face mode again and select these faces, press Ctrl E and extrude to 0.05. Now select these faces and press Ctrl E then R to add some offset, and then press Ctrl E again and add some thickness with some offset. Now isolate this. Go to edge mode and select this ring, press R and scale it up a little bit. Now go to face mode again and select these faces, delete them. Go to edge mode, select this edge, press Ctrl E, then R to add some offset. Then Ctrl E again to extrude, and this time press Shift right click and select this merge edges to center. Now press Shift right click and click on this insert edge loop tool. We need to add some supporting edges. Add one here, one here. So we have added some supporting edges. Let's bring back our model and press 3 to smooth preview it. Go back to top view and in the vertex mode, select these vertices and press R to scale. Scale them up a little bit. Pull them out. Again press 3. Now select this blade and I'm going to add smooth with 1 divisions. Now select this cylinder and add smooth modifier with 2 iterations. Now select this handle and smooth it with 1 division. So our knife model is a little bit high poly. So we have completed our model. Let's go to UV editing and unwrap this. First I'm going to select this blade, press Alt H to isolate. Go to top view. And in the face mode, select these faces. Now go to create and select this planar mapping, and this time choose Z axis and hit apply. Now go to your viewport and go to face mode, press shift and select all of that. Now it's going to create an invert selection. Again go to create and select this planar. Select all the shells, select them and unfold. Now select this shell and rotate it. Go to edge mode, select this edge and right click. Select this orient shell to edges. Do the same for this one. And rotate this. Select all of them and layout. Bring back your model. Select this cylinder, press Alt H, go to create and select this camera based. Go to edge mode and create some seams. Go to your UV editor and in the edge mode, select cut. Now go to shell mode, select all the shells and unfold. Go to edge mode, select this middle edge and press shift right click and select this orient shell to edges. You can select this shell and also go to straighten UVs. Now go to UV mode and select these UVs, tweak them a little bit. Go to shell mode and add them in the layout one more time. Fix the rotation for these shells. Again, select all of them and layout. Now bring back your model and isolate this cylinder. Go to create and select camera based. Now go to edge mode and select this edge. This one. And this one in the middle, or this one. Select this middle edge. Deselect these edges. Go to your UV editor and in the edge mode select cut, then go to UV shells, select all of them and unfold. Go to edge mode, select this edge and use orient shell to edge. Now rotate this. Go to edge mode and select these edges and cut. Unfold them one more time. Select all of them and use layout. Bring back all your model. Select your model and go to UV shell. Select all of them and use unfold one more time and layout. Now we have perfectly unwrapped our model. So let's go export this and texture it in Substance Painter. Select all of it. First go to edit and delete by type history. You can just combine this and go to file, export selection and name it knife, and you can export this as OBJ or FBX and hit export. So that's it for today. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, then subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you for watching.